Hello, guys. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2018. Hope you guys all had a fantastic 2017. Hope you guys had a fantastic New Year's Eve for that matter, too, and that you're all doing very well on the first day of 2018. Hope you guys are striving towards your goals, doing what it is that you promised yourself last night that you would do. And if not, use this as a reminder. Get in those habits. Start off this year right. We're starting off this year, brand new channel, brand new video. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that subscribed. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to do that. This is going to be my channel for 2018 and beyond. We're documenting my entire journey with investing in fitness, growth, and just everyday living. And I hope to provide a ton of value to you guys, and that's why we're here today. So we're going to look at Verge today. They had major updates last night. I know a lot of people were looking at this. A lot of people were watching it, spending their New Year's Eve worrying about things that, typically you wouldn't be worrying about the day going into the new year. But nonetheless, this is when they decided to launch their Wraith protocol update, and we're going to be going over that entire journey. It was one hell of a night. There was a lot that happened, a lot of emotions spewing around. But I think long-term, we're still looking pretty good. So for those of you that are holding Verge, this video is going to be more for you. If you're new to Verge, I urge you to visit their website, vergecurrency.com. It'll be in the description and caption for you to click on if you need that. But we're going to go over the Wraith protocol. We're going to go over what happened with price, and we're just going to check out their Twitter. And you guys are going to hear, my standpoint on this. As a disclaimer, of course, guys, do your own research. Don't just take my advice and jump into things. I'm not here to advise you. I'm just here to educate and inform you. So for those of you that are aware, the Wraith protocol update last night was supposed to go live before midnight Eastern Standard Time. It was an update that was going to bring stealth addressing and or 100% anonymous and private transactions with a public ledger to the world. So, for those of you that are kind of wondering what that would do, it's just like if I wanted to send you money, I could do so, and nobody would know who the money came from, who the money went to, where it was sent from, the IP addresses, the location. Everything is completely masked, but they can still see the transaction within the ledger. So it's private, but still public. So in my opinion, there's a huge market for this. It could be very well mass adopted in the future. Again, we're gonna be with them every step of the way, and we'll keep giving you guys updates. But that is my belief. Now let's take a look at their Twitter, and we'll look at what the release night kind of looked like. So at a little bit after midnight, and this is after the emotional selling, because remember, guys, the deadline was 2017. So 2 minutes after midnight, people were already kind of freaking out and selling. They put out an update on Twitter about a small issue related to transaction fees. Basically, they were the transactions that were going through. The remaining balance in your wallet was added to the transaction fee, which to me sounds like a pretty big deal. But nothing that can't be fixed. And they said the stealth sending feature was working, but just this transaction fee issue was stopping them from releasing. So once I seen these updates, I was like, okay, cool, they'll be working on a fix. I went back to enjoying my night. About an hour later, we got another update saying this issue was solved. Cool, solved super quickly. It's not like they told us we had to wait days or anything. And then throughout the night, they just kept on working on things. And eventually, they got to the point where they were able to release the Mac version of it, got that completely up and running. There is a small issue with that for High Sierra users like myself that cannot download it and install it without doing a little bit of coding. So I haven't done this yet. When I get to it, I'll show you guys some screenshots of the Wraith protocol, or you can just download this yourself and see it with your own eyes. The Windows wallet is apparently available as of about an hour ago. So progress is still being made. There's still a lot of updates coming out. It looks like Wraith is going to launch. Looks like it's going to be a great product. So the emotional, investing that happened last night, I think in the long term is not going to really matter, like it never does. But we're going to take a look at that just in case anybody wants a technical breakdown of this. So last night we traded up here at about 21, 22 cents. And when the emotions began pouring in, we've seen about 2 or 3, maybe even 4 hours of selling. That's actually, it's pretty much all night. Yeah, it was about 4 to 8 hours of selling. There's 2 4-hour candles there that are pretty bearish. And price came back down to the 12, 13 cent support. More importantly, the 1,000 sat level. I like to talk in sats. I like to talk in the Bitcoin price because the dollar price is going to fluctuate based on Bitcoin anyway. So down here at the 1,000 sat level, a lot of demand came in. I had a little bit of orders down here, I believe, on Binance. I have to go on there and confirm that. I haven't even checked yet. But nonetheless, orders were picked up down here at this old accumulation zone, this old demand zone. And with all these updates releasing and, things seemingly working now, I don't see any reason to freak out. Price is trading structurally okay. There's a lot of demand that's looking like it's coming in from those lower prices. If we're looking at like a future prediction for this, if everything works and people start adopting using stealth addressing and it's all good and people don't find any bugs in the code or like major issues, I feel like the Verge price can continue going up. I believe we'll see higher 20s, maybe 30 cents, and then maybe by the end of Q1 of 2018, if we start seeing some adoption, possibly even up towards 50 cents. I know this is low in regards to what other people are calling at about $1, $2. I think that's a little still far stretched. But then again, I did think that even above 10 cents was going to be much for Verge by December. Back when we used to trade it in April and May, people were asking, what do you think it'll be by like Christmas? And I was like, oh, probably a couple of cents, 5 to 10 cents. But more than 10 cents we thought was unrealistic, and here we are at 20. So, or well, more correct anyway, about 15, 16. So predictions are just predictions. We'll have to see what the market gives us. But based off the stuff that happened last night, guys, I wouldn't freak out. It was just emotional selling. Like I said, it came back down to demand. The demand held. If this demand breaks, I would say, hey, maybe repay attention. I mean, you do have more zones down here that you could be looking at as support. But, make your own financial decisions on that. I just think the future for Verge is looking very bright. Wraith protocol is an awesome product. It does exist. You can download it if you have Mac and you want to run that little bit of code, or if you want to wait until they fix the High Sierra issue, you can always do that. But yeah, guys, I think this is going to be a great long-term hold for 2018. I'm super excited. The year just began. I'm gonna be updating you guys at the end of the year, and with between, but at the end of the year with how this went, what this is looking like. Super excited for this project going forward. If you guys have any questions on Verge, you guys can visit the website. Like I said, that'll be in the description below. If you're looking to buy it, there's some links down there. I recommend using Binance, but it is also available on exchanges like Bittrex. If you need to sign up for Binance, the link down there for that. Whatever you guys need, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. Have an awesome 2018, guys. Wish you guys nothing but the most.